when you're entering attendance for your participants, you'll take the attendance sheet that you've been working, filling out by hand every day, and you'll bring it with you when you come to log into SalesForce. You go to salesforce.com. It'll bring you to this page. Click login. Your site will be provided with a username and password. Your site coordinator should have that. We recommend that you choose one device to enter your attendance from, because each new device you use will need a new verification code, and your site coordinator will have to send that to you. So the first time you log on, let your site coordinator know that you've done that and that a verification code will be sent to their email and they need to send it to you, and you have to use it within 24 hours or it will expire and you'll have to get a new one. So your username will be something like kenton@rapidsussoccer.org. I've asked all the site coordinators to set their passwords to capital D Denver number 14 to make it easy for you all to remember, and then click login to Salesforce. Your setup will look a little bit differently because your login will only be connected to your site, and I currently have access to all the sites. But what you'll do is you'll come in, you'll click on your site. So for this example, we'll do Green Valley Ranch. You'll scroll down to your data entry groups, which your site coordinator will have put in. This is basically just your team name. Data entry group is the same thing as team. And they're all listed by site, grade level, and then season. So you can see that the fall 2014 season hasn't been entered yet, but we'll go ahead and take a look at GVR's 4th and 5th grade boys spring 2014 team. So you'd come in, you'd locate your team, click on it. Every time you come in to enter any sort of data, you want to make sure you click create player data first. So you click create player data, and then we're going to click attendance. It doesn't matter which one you click, if you click up here or down here, but we're just going to click attendance for this group, and you'll come in here and you'll see that attendance is laid out by session, which is why on your paper printouts each session is labeled session 1, session 2, session 3, and then you insert the date above that session. You need to make sure you initial that date so that you can keep track of days when you were there, which you will be putting in down here. Clearly this isn't live because there isn't a coach connected to this site right now, but when you pull it up, your name will be down here and you'll be able to put in whether you were present, absent, or late. So you'll go across for each of your children on your team. Marley Sosa, if you're entering it for a month, you'll probably be entering 12 at a time. We recommend maybe doing it once every week or every 2 weeks. Depends on what you want to do, but try not to let it pile up too much. And then you just come in and you'll use these drop-down menus to indicate whether the student was present, absent, or late. None is if if that child is kind of in the process of dropping out and you haven't filled that spot again. That's the only reason you'd leave it blank for none. You'll notice that as I scroll over further into the season, the names on the left side have disappeared. So what we recommend you do is pull up a whole new tab, and you'll use a second window to line up your fields. So I unfortunately have to go through the login process all over again, and then I can find sort GVR. I can click attendance, which is right back where I was. I'll shrink these windows. And I'll kind of line them up together. And then when I scroll over on this one, I can still see which kid I'm entering data for over here. Once you've entered all the data that you're going to be entering, come down here, click save, and it will take you back to your data entry group page, where you'll be able to see all of your players on your team. Once we start entering pre and post data readings, you'll be able to see that here as well. And that's all you'll need. Detailed step-by-step instructions on this can be found in your procedures manual on pages 11 and 12. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to Haley at rapidsussoccer.org.